Welcome, one and all, whoever may be watching this, part 79, Baldur's Gate 3, let's go! Okay, let's get out of here to start off with. Oh, okay, we can't fast travel. Alright, I've decided we will rest and then I will see if we can restock on supplies. I'm not sure exactly how merchants work in this situation. Just in the sense that, do they need like a day to restock? Because it seems like some of them I can keep going back to and getting the same items from.
I failed. The heart of the gate is dead. We need to see my father. He should know what happened with Ansur.
Wait, why did you fail? You weren't even there.
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Tell him about your battle with Ansur.
A terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
I failed, father. The worm is fallen.
You weren't there.
A terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
You said that already.
I don't understand.
You and your allies slayed the undead terror that was once the Great Ansur. You are stronger than even the Great Worm. You will be the one to part the storms and lead the people through. You, not Ansur, are the savior we need. First, you will fell the Absolute. Then we will rebuild Baldur's Gate. We will take back our city together. I will name you Baldur's Gate's newest Grand Duke of the Council. You will be hailed Heart of the Gate.
Grand Duke? I look the part of a fiend. A half-devil possesses my very soul.
I will tell the citizens and the patriarchs of your good works. They will know you carry your father's banner. But it is true. You are still under the she-devil's thumb.
Uncertainty fills the air. Will has reached a fork in his path. In which direction will he travel?
I mean, that's his choice. Isn't he, like, bound to Avernus no matter what happens? Why is this my choice and why can't I talk to... Oh, hello, Minsk. What are you doing here? I trust you, Will. Follow your heart wherever it leads.
Will?
I fought to right the wrongs of the coast. To slay the men and monsters that hunt the helpless. It is in the wilds that I find my courage, not in the halls of upper city estates. There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Then go with my blessing. Be Faerûn's great defender. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. Let these be the lights that guide you, my son. Hail the Blade of Avernus!
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you can triumph.
Oh, well, too easy. We've got this in the bag.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man. The four pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say?
Sounds heavenly.
Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la blade.
What are your plans as the blade once the brain is defeated?
I scout both the hells and the coast's havens, and I destroy every fiend that dares put its eye on Faerûn.
I'm confused by this. Is he not bound to head down to Avernus once all of this is said and done? What's this roaming the hells and the havens and stuff? Okay, just got some more potions. In hindsight, if I had have known that resting would have restocked merchants, I probably would have been spending a bit more time getting as many potions as possible. But anyways, you live and you learn. My plans. This is a new quest I picked up at some point. Perhaps we should tell her. Just while we're here, let's do that. And then I'll talk more about what I'm thinking of doing.
We can't leave anything to chance.
Look, Therese's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
I want to, but I just have such a head.
Another drow for my feasting eyes. In darkness bred, yet no less delicious for it. Elegant, decadent, and oh so dangerous. I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
You're way off, I'm afraid.
Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure. You crave penance. It's Faerûn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
In the flop house lies a fresh-killed corpse, a lady dwarf. Could that be Faerûn?
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Faerûn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
We get to the crux of it right there. A woman is dead and you're concerned about money?
Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
Oh, okay. I guess that's that. I don't even remember, where did we even find Faerûn? I have no memory of that. It just, I happened to talk to someone and it came up, so cool. At least that's that done. Now, I unfortunately don't have a lot of time to play around with, it's frustrating. Because I would love to see if we could take on Viconia. But I just don't have a lot of time right now for trial and error. And I just feel like this kind of battle is gonna take trial and error. And I've not had a lot of success thus far, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna go on and get Orin. And then my second playthrough, we can have a crack at all of these other things. Yeah. So I just feel like we'll make a bit more progress with Orin than any of the other quests, I guess. I don't know. Okay.
Never much time for lords myself, but from what I read,
It's either here or it's going to be, there's like the little cemetery or something. Oh, nice. I have no memory of ever getting that key, but sweet. Here we are. Who do we have to fight to get through? No one. Oh no. Oh, guys.
What's the story?
Oh, nope.
La la la.
Oh, come on. Hey. I'm glad someone can do something. Good job, Shadowheart.
Watch your back. Let's crack it open.
Keeping up appearances. Remember, you are in the business of making tombstones look like a genuine retail establishment. Keep all the prices about half again too high so you don't sell very much inventory. Think of the shop as a stage set rather than an actual going concern. I'm going to take everything but that note.
Can't give up now.
Yep, classic. Alright, let's have a look. Oh. Yoink! Alright, sorry, I just had to exit the game for like a hot second.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape."
Speak the passphrase. Sicarius. Okay, so I think we'll have to leave if I want to rest at any point, which I'm sure will happen often. I preempted you there, game. I saved first. Haha!
Flaming fists this way.
Alright, we're gonna take this slow. Are they friendly people? Do I put Karlak first?
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone.
I killed to be here and took the victim's hand as proof.
A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dread Lord's trial.
Okay, that's all positive, I guess. Murder Tribunal, that sounds excellent. I'm glad to be here. I'm assuming we're going forth. Ah, there we are. Echo of Amelisan. I was waiting for her to appear. Okay. So, second attempt.
Simple enough.
At this whole situation. I'm hoping that will make things slightly easier.
Wanna dance?
So we sort of went more or less straight into combat, and then these guards were like, hey. So hopefully if the door's shut, I can deal with them a little bit later. This is another one of those situations, kind of like Viconia. Unfortunately, you're not going to see my initial reactions to all of this, but we are dealing with OG players who, once again, don't have the original voice actors. And it really ruins it for me, because we're dealing with someone who has been a presence in the previous 3 games, and if they should have gotten anyone to come back and be revoiced by the original actors. I think this person should have been that one person. But, yeah. It kind of just ruins it. I don't know why they went with that option, but anyways, let's just see how this goes.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach. Before you is Saravok Arnchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago. Davella was right. Not just an imitator, but Saravok himself.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal.
Saravok Anchev, how are you still alive?
A long while ago, my wretched sibling brought me back. The fairest of Baal spawn soul-bound me to this husk. Worship death though I do, I refused it. I roamed the coast, gathering those who still held Baal in their black hearts. The cult survived, festering beneath the city, with me as the gate's everlasting poison. But no more, for poison is too slow a death. Now is the time for slaughter. With these killings, the glory of the Baalists has risen beyond what we dreamed possible during those dark days. But the worship of my lord is led by another now. My granddaughter, Arin. The
youngest unholy assassin ever to follow in Baal's bloody trail. And his chosen.
Orin is your granddaughter?
My very blood. And by extension, his. Baal has never had a more gifted prodigy. Orin's gifts surpassed even her mother's. Her mother knew this, and she could not bear it. When Orin was but 7 years old, she tried to smother the child as an offering to our Lord. I heard the screams. I ran to help, but feared for the child's life. But the cries were not Orin's. It was her mother's blood that soaked the sheets. Orin had cut off the very hand that tried to end her, and made a plaything of it. And as she toyed with her dead mother's hand, a deep quiver rose up through her throat. The Lord of Murder speaking through the child. Lay not a finger on this child, he said, nor let any other, for this child will serve me with unholy ardor. Protect her in my name.
Did you know your daughter was planning to kill Orin?
I knew of my daughter's ambitions, but not the lengths to which she'd go. She hungered for Baal's favor more than anyone I'd ever known. But her daughter, Orin, hungered even more. My lord made his choice. I abided by his words. But Orin is not the subject of our judgment here today. You wish to become an unholy assassin of Baal. So, approach and be judged.
I have no interest in being judged by Baal.
This is where you reveal yourself.
You have been judged.
You have been found wanting. Unworthy.
You will make a most beautiful offering to the Lord of Murder.
Okay, I am just gonna save it because I never want to do that cutscene again. Alright, so the main goal here is we need to keep Sarevok out of action as much as possible. These three are relatively easy to take out. Sarevok has some pretty epic attacks, so that's kind of my focus. So if we can take him out at any point just for a couple of rounds, that would be amazing. And I did actually mean to pre-buff all of my peeps, but I completely forgot. No healing, not on my watch. Oh gosh, he's got Sanctuary. Okay, that's annoying. We need to break her concentration.
Have to keep going.
Okay, I want to try and get the Warlock and Astarion up here. Keep them together, but it might take a couple of rounds. Oh, far out. He got hastened. Ah!
Have to keep going.
Do this one on these two. Okay, someone was immune to fire damage. Okay, now we're all slowed. Fantastic. Okay, getting them up there is not going to work right now. Who's damaged? Path is interrupted.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, I should have got her to charge, dang it. Oh, sorry, pressing all the wrong buttons. Oh, far out. I just don't want to break the hypnotism. That's apparently the only... Saravok blocks the path. Bless. Alright, he is unhypnotized. What can we do about that?
The subtle approach.
Nice.
Need to learn the hard way.
Oh, they're immune to everything. Far out. Oh gosh, they've just hastened him too. Okay, okay, we just need to get her down. Can you reach her from here? Yes, go. Oh, critical miss, my dude.
Your blood belongs to Baal.
Okay, this is where Shadowheart's gonna be more of a support than...
Well, so much for peace.
Where is... Oh, is she dead? How'd she die? When did that happen? Alright, let's get you away.
To concentrate. Take your
Nice. Okay, now's not the time for reckless attack.
No choice but to keep going.
Should have tried to shove him. Oh gosh, 10. Okay, she did 9 damage. That's pretty impressive.
Stay focused. Take 2.
Yep, that's fine. Nice! Okay, that's how it's done. I'm assuming if we open these doors, these guys will be hostile to us, so let's not do that just yet. Map of the temple, or map to the temple, I guess. Inflict bleeding upon targets that have maximum hit points. Okay. This is all going to encumber my character, so let's get Karlak. Gosh, so that's like, what, for the second time we've killed Saravok? Alright, and I don't think there's anything from the others. Okay, so now the question is there anything more to this place? Oh, and actually let me save, just in case something stupid happens. Oh yeah, okay, so we do have a marker over this way?
What next?
Let's maybe just do a short rest. Amazingly, none of us took that much damage, which is cool. Oh, abattoir key. What are we going to find in here? Oh, it's our flying elephant friend.
Oi! Citizen! Get me out of here!
Never mind. Breathe deep and move.
Get here and free me at once! Citizen, thank the gods you're here. My wrinkles are starting to chafe. As an officer of the law, I demand you free me at once.
How do we do that?
Well, hello. They're supposed to be locked up, not me. Get me out! Have you no ears? Or are you just... Thanks for freeing me so quickly. No idea what those Barlist Burks had planned with me, but those chains were starting to chafe. Though I do wish you'd figured this all out before I... put the blame for Father Lorgan's murder on that poor refugee. Well, at least it's over now.
How did you end up here?
After our chat at Charessa's Caress, I thought it best to polish off the bottle I'd started. I started coming over all woozy. My joints stiffened up quicker than a brothel browser's loins. Paralyzed. My vision went black. When I woke up, I was in chains. Overall, a terrible ordeal. One deserving of a drink. I bid you good day, but it's been royally shite all round.
Are you sure we're finished?
You might not be finished. I am. It's plain to see that I'm well out of my depth here. But you... well, you gave these reprobates a proper seeing to. You clearly have what I don't. Courage, insight, heroism. The city needs you. I overheard these pigs talking. There's a Baal temple deep within the old Undercity that the cult is using. A century ago, it was destroyed by a group of heroic sorts. Let's hope history repeats itself, eh?
Never a dull moment. Let's have a look.
Shall we take all of Valeria's stuff? I guess. Excellent.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Memoirs of My Death. I wonder if that's Saravok. Yeah, okay. The brethren often ask me, what is it like to die? They expect me to present a warring conflict, the humiliation of defeat against the honor of sacrifice. But once dead, it is impossible to think of oneself, of life, for you are in Bol's own embrace. Bol's domain is a red wasteland in a starless sky, halted in time before the collapse of the final sun. There I wandered, tasting the end of all things. I was dragged back from the precipice, bound to a living husk again by my mocking sibling. I resented it at first. I had forgotten how to breathe, to eat, all the animal functions of the petty who cling to life. But when I was cruelly resurrected, my faith was bolstered more through my death than it could be through my life. I would bring about Bol's perfect finale, the melting of the crimson sun above the lakes of blood. It will happen. This world will be carved in his image. Well, that'll be a fun book to sell at some point.
That ends.